Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nubs on Nobody Plays Pokemon Legends Arceus. And now we continue where we left off. Isn't that so mean I did that to you? Oh well, what are you gonna do about it? My head, something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adama? What are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh! I think it's Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me! It's telling me... You hold the right chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. 10 Ultra Balls. Is it because I chose admin to help me, I got Dialga? I chose Aerodose, would I have gotten Palkia? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in my ass. Do I really have to catch this thing? Level 65. I already know what is... I gave it Frostbite. Perfect timing. Fucking that's all the time. Well. I'm gonna chuck Ultra Balls to see what happens. I caught Dialga. Okay. Just like that. What? He caught it! The red chain has shattered, but we owe the Pokemon the legs. Thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Nobody, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled. It caught you way to a simply stunning victory. I didn't do much. I got very lucky. I Ice Beamed and I gave him Frostbite, which halves his special attack. I think that's what... yeah. Because Frostbite is the newest thing that has special attack. Because Burn still has attack. I'm still trying to use the Frostbite now instead of Frozen. You cheerleader the part of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I hear Mighty Sinnoh. No. That was called Dialga. Mighty Dialga is speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? The red train smashed to bits. No way even nobody could tackle another Pokemon. As strong as the last one now. Oh, who the fuck is coming? Could be Palkia then. Okay, I'm assuming we're in the reverse order then. Red chain was shattered though. This thing exuding its full power. All of you, we must vacate this. Forget the fancy talk. Booker, come on. We gotta make it back to the summer camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty sinner decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, you can't just leave it here. Dunce, you won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get going. Are we actually leaving? Yeah, we left. Interesting. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survive such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before nobody. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of this energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there really are two Almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess it means neither of our clans were really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. I saw the truth that I could not and never abandon your trust in nobody. And to you, nobody, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Acquisition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of history. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell in the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes. Let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions. No time to mention my loss of composure. It seems not having nobody about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? Red Chain was shattered! Relax, I've got a plan. Thanks to what almighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon spoke to you? Yeah, and along with his name, he also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the Vessel of Humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos, now preserving space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, right here we have at least the pieces anyway. I did collect them. And the Vessel of Humankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. What about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? They might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. That's so. And Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Lavington? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Nobody, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Worry Deer and the others? The ones that Volos said have messages engraved upon them. Ah, just as I remembered. Here, on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see, we must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe a young Leon might know just where to find such a thing. As he said, he'd been investigating Edit Volo's urging. I should mention had Volo's come around the Diamond Sun asking about those places before too. Seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. I didn't hit the plus, oops. Here we ask you for your clan's aid once more. Of course, I'll call Leon to the summon camp at once. Wait as long as anyone... Was that the annoying guy? I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect. My invitation just never came, so I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adamant, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. What about the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adamant, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adamant. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Do you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you! Take this as a reward for the double efforts, just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. Wait, candy truffles? What? I brought Leon. Yeesh, that likely hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. History's ours and stone are our precious resources. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play nice to the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adamant! Everyone back home was all worked up about the fact that you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. One Leon, if you would. Certainly. And let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Where is that? Oh. Okay. Off we go. Da-da-da. I was like, where's the alpha? There it is. Oh. You literally you were inside the cave. I wasn't sure if you were or not. Fossils of vastly we don't have progress. It's funny to see. Oh, these things! I always wondered what these were. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves. You have a Sligoo now? I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? And you digs, that means you're Rourke and Byron's and grandfather's ancestor? We're gonna have to ask you to stop right there! Oh, fuck, it's you two. 3. Come on, who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out the clan! Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. We seek maybe as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need to restore this awful sky to normal. That honest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Client in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go. Nobody. You take charm. You take charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our path. I'm the eldest sister. I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. I'm forgetting to mention that. Seems like after the last time you fought them, you can't find them around the world. And if you run into them, they will challenge you to a battle. I didn't know I had you on front. Anyway. Yeah, if you defeat them, you get treasure. Or, yeah, I always like that treasure. You missed. Okay, there. And you lost. Oh, you're rather formidable. Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, nobody. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But if you do, next time we meet, you won't escape without beating. Remember that. Honestly, those 3. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. I don't take damage. Quinn, I remember, never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused. Groused? Never saw that word. As she did so, I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. The sheriff just said so. What a pain they are. Hiding behind all that attitude. Yeah, when did you get to sleep, you kid? I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose I had better go with you, nobody. You obtained a piece of origin ore. I know of mysterious power, spoken of in ancient myths and said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. I simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. Anyone could count on you, Leanne. No wonder Clear recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to the professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. Well, I'm going back up there. But that's all I have time for this episode. See you all next episode, everyone. Bye-bye.